Hello Pisces and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank for all of you who have seen my previous videos, especially if you like them and subscribed. I'm truly grateful for it. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I'm glad you found me and I hope that this reading will help you. Today we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of July in the areas of money, career and finance. But as usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest. But let's get started. In the center of your reading you do have the Emperor. The Emperor is all about structure, it's all about stability. It can also indicate an older male person who is in a leadership position. This might be you, this might be your boss. Maybe somebody will come and help you this period of time, but it is also possible that you are the one who's getting in a leadership position. The Emperor is always good because if you've been going through some hard time, it is indicating that structure and order is coming back to your life. If you are looking for a job, this is a great card as well because it can tell you that you need to be a little bit persistent and very logical when you're approaching your job search. But it can be also a sign that you might be getting a new position, you might be getting a leadership position nonetheless. Whatever your situation is, the Emperor is always a good sign that stability is coming back to you. But let's see what are the other cards are telling us. Your reading starts with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is all about leaving something behind that is not serving you anymore, something that was dear to you, but you're moving on, you're following your heart, you're following your passions, and you need to listen to your inner voice because you're going towards your Nine of Cups, which is your true happiness. So what happens here is that some of you might be leaving something behind. This can be a project, an old work, a position, something that was very meaningful for you in the past, but it's no longer making you happy. And you're following your passions, something that is creating you way bigger happiness. But let's see the next card, which we have here is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands shows you in a defending position. You are defending something. You might be defending your position. You might be defending your thought process, where you stand, your position, like your job, or you might be defending whatever you achieved really. As you can see, this is indicating some kind of an external attacks, so-called. This might be an indication that maybe you're going for jobs and many people are applying for it, or if you are working within the organization, there's lots of fight, lots of conflict, and the great thing in the Seven of Wands that it shows you in a better position than the others. You are fighting this fight from an upper position than the other ones. So I think it's even though nobody likes to defend themselves, but it shows you that you are the one who is in a winning position. And it is right beside the Emperor, which can be an indication that somebody in a higher position is there to help you if you need. And the next card we have is the Empress. So we do have the Empress and the Emperor, which is a divine counterpart. That's always good in a reading because you have both the male and the female energy. The Empress is all about nurturing something, giving birth to something new. It's a very creative energy. Maybe this can be an indication that you are starting your own business, you are starting a new position, something that will bear fruits, and something that has a very abundant energy in the future, so you're going to be able to raise it into something big. But it has the father energy of the Emperor as well, which is all about structure. So it's great to have these, because you're able to balance both the motherly and the fatherly energies, both the nurturing and both the organizational and the stability. So that's very great to see. The next card we have here is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands indicating somebody who is very exhausted, very tired. So maybe some of you have been working very hard. You've been doing a lot of projects that are landing on your table, or you might be looking for a job and you are exhausted from it. Whatever you're doing, it seems that it's really tiring for you, because the Nine of Wands is the wounded soldier, somebody who's been to many battles, and they are exhausted and they are ready to give up. But the message of the Nine of Wands is, whatever your situation is, you shouldn't give up, because you are close to achieving your goal, you're close to achieving your target. But let's see the next card. You do have here the Fool, which is a new chapter, a new beginning in your life. This can be something that you are making some steps. Some of you might be starting your own business. Some of you might be getting into a leadership position. You're getting a promotion, or you are starting a new job. The Emperor also can be an indication that your hard work is getting noticed. So I can totally see from this spread that all the hard work you've been putting in, the fights, you're getting noticed, and you are starting something new. You're starting something new that has a lot of potential, something that can be very abundant for you. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading has resonated with you, and it is also helping me to grow the channel. So the next card we have here is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about traditional values and working well together in a group session. For some of you, might be collaborating with somebody. It is also a great energy if you are learning something, you're getting back to school, and trying to achieve a higher degree of knowledge. But it is also a good indication when you need to get some kind of an advice. The Hierophant is all about our belief systems as well, so some of you might need to trust, and some of you need to believe a little bit more that the end of this cycle, this tiring cycle, is coming, and you're close to achieving the goal. But what is very important here, you do have both the Emperor and the Hierophant. So you need to kind of focus more on the physical, and both the physical and the spiritual aspects of your career. So not only getting things organized, but have more trust and more faith. It can be also an indication that some of you might need to get an advice from somebody in a higher position in order to be more successful. And the next we have here is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is can be you, can be somebody you're dealing with professionally, but it is a card of that indicates stability, financial stability, abundance, success, and luxury. So for some of you, you might be getting in a leadership position. You do have quite a lot of leaders in this reading. You do have the Empress, the Emperor, and the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So I can totally see that some of you are getting in a leadership position. But the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who worked hard and achieved a lot and bears the fruits of her work. She's a great businesswoman, and usually it's a sign that financial stability is coming to you. But let's see what is your final card. It is the Magician, which is the card that tells you that you have everything what it takes to be successful. You are good at what you're doing, and this is the card of manifestation as well. Some of you are trying to manifest something new. It can be a new job, a new opportunity, more money, whatever you are trying to create in your life. The Magician is telling you that it's a great time to manifest something that you are wishing for. You practically have the support of many leaders, the higher up, the physical leaders, and everything what it takes. So if you're trying to get a new job promotion, you definitely need to go for it, because you're going to be the one who's going to be able to get it. And your potentials are practically endless. You do have the infinity sign on the Magician. And there's one thing I want to call your attention to this very interesting reading. You do have the Fool, 0, Magician, 1. You don't have the number 2, but you do have the number 3, Empress, 4, Emperor, and 5 as well in the Hierophant. And those are all major arcana cards, which is a sign that you are definitely progressing, and there's some big changes happening in your life in the month of July that have a big impact as well. And you do have the 7, 8, 9, so there's some synchronicities there that are showing that you're going to have a lot of progress in this July. And the bottom of the deck, you do have the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is all about emotions and caring for each other. So you do have another kind of leader. So I think you have quite a lot of people in this reading that is an indication that somebody might be helping you, or just getting into some kind of a leadership position, maybe a senior leadership position of some kind. You're moving into this. You're obviously moving forward. It's the 8 of Cups was showing that, and obviously you're tired. You've been exhausted, but again, you're very close. And even though you've been fighting a lot of battles, I think your success is imminent. So, dear Pisces, that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll see you again.